Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Shri Saraswatye
नमः
Shri Vallabha Narasimha Saraswati Shri Guru
नमः
Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotir
मया मृत्योर्मृतं गमया ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
Sit straight, back straight, neck straight.
My back in the
Sit on your. Don't make me say. No, should sit with Padmasana. Look how Akshara is sitting. Nice. Okay, I'm starting. 1, 2, 3, start. सर्वचैतन्यरूपां ताम् आद्यां विद्यां च धीमहि बुद्धिं यानः प्रचोदयात् सर्वचैतन्यरूपां ताम् आद्यां विद्यां च धीमहि बुद्धिं यानः प्रचोदयात् सर्वचैतन्यरूपां ताम् आद्यां विद्यां च धीमहि बुद्धिं यानः प्रचोदयात् सर्वचैतन्यरूपां ताम् आद्यां विद्यां च धीमहि बुद्धिं यानः प्रचोदयात् सर्वचैतन्यरूपां ताम् आद्यां विद्यां च धीमहि बुद्धिं यानः प्रचोदयात् सर्वचैतन्यरूपां ताम् आद्यां विद्यां च धीमहि बुद्धिं यानः प्रचोदयात् सर्वचैतन्यरूपां ताम् आद्यां विद्यां च धीमहि बुद्धिं यानः प्रचोदयात् सर्वचैतन्यरूपां ताम् आद्यां विद्यां च धीमहि बुद्धिं यानः प्रचोदयात् विठल सर्वचैतन्यरूपां ताम् आद्यां विद्यां च धीमहि बुद्धिं यानः प्रचोदयात् सर्वचैतन्यरूपां ताम् आद्यां विद्यां च धीमहि बुद्धिं यानः प्रचोदयात् सर्वचैतन्यरूपां ताम् आद्यां विद्यां च धीमहि बुद्धिं यानः प्रचोदयात् Close your eyes. Have your vision on the Ajna chakra. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Narayanaya. ॐ नमो नारायणाय। 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 ॐ नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो ॐ नारायण। ॐ ॐ नमो नारायण। ॐ नारायण। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। Slowly come out. Rub your hands. Go to the Brahma Mudra. Vithal, Brahma Mudra. Vithal, Brahma Mudra. ॐ द्रां दत्ताय नमः। ॐ द्रां दत्ताय नमः। ॐ द्रां दत्ताय नमः। नमः ॐ दत्ताय नमः विठल ॐ द्रां दत्ताय नमः विठल मुद्रा ॐ द्रां दत्ताय नमः ॐ द्रां दत्ताय नमः ॐ द्रां दत्ताय नमः ॐ द्रां दत्ताय नमः Please put Padmasana properly. ॐ द्रां दत्ताय नमः विठल ॐ द्रां दत्ताय नमः 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 नाना ॐ द्रां दत्ताय नमः ॐ द्रां दत्ताय नमः ॐ द्रां दत्ताय नमः ॐ द्रां दत्ताय नमः Slowly come out. Vital, please do it sincerely, please. Sit up straight. Please sit up straight. Please, no. No, please. Sit straight. Do it. Slowly come out. Yeah, actually, it's making me hurry. Out. Shri Amriteshwaraya Namah Shivaya. 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 Yes, the cloud. Vajrasanam. Vithal, please stop.
Why?
Please.
Why?
Adi Mudra.
Why?
Return your listen. Step breathing. Slowly come up. Then behave with force. Everybody keep Apana Mudra. Vithal. Apana Mudra. Do not let it go. You will see some changes that I made. Some
Yes,
new
they
verses
added-
again.
Yeah, the meanings. Wow.
Some meanings I added. Some of them I have to add. Anyways, okay. Please keep Apana Mudra. Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. Sri Saraswatyai Namaha. श्री पादवल्लभ नरसिंह सरस्वती श्री गुरुदत्तात्रेयाय नमः असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय
ज्योतिर्मा संगमय ॐ शान्ति
ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये गजाननपद्मार्कं गजाननमहर्निशम् अनेकदं तं भक्तानाम् एकदन्तम् उपास्महे सुमुखश्चैकदन्तश्च कपिलो गजकर्णकः लम्बोदरश्च विकटो विघ्नराजो गणाधिपः धूमकेतुर्गणाध्यक्षः हालचन्द्रो गजाननः वक्रतुण्डः शूर्पकर्णः हेरम्बः स्कन्दपूर्वजः षोडशिष्टानि नामानि
यः पठेत्
विद्यारम्भे विवाहे च प्रवेशे निर्गमे तथा सङ्ग्रामे
सर्वेषु
विघ्नश्चायते वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे
देव
सर्वदा. This one repeat after me. One time. One time repeat after me.
Yeah, let me try.
Gajananam
Gajananam
भूतगणादिसेवितं
गणादिसेवितं
कपित्थजम्बो
जम्बो
फलसारभक्षितम्
सारभक्षितम्
उमासुतम्
उमासुतम्
शोकविनाशकारणम्
शोकविनाशकारणम्
नमामि विघ्नेश्वर
नमामि विघ्नेश्वर
पादपङ्कजम्
पादपङ्कजम्
Namami Vighneswara Pankajam. I told you Pankajam is means lotus, lotus feet. Okay, whose feet are like lotus. Lotus is supposed to be the sacred flower. Okay, Namami, I am doing Namaskaram to that Vighneswara's lotus feet. Who is that? One with elephant face, Gajaranam. We already learned that. Right? And Bhuta Ganadi Sevitam. And who is served by all the Bhuta Ganas. We know that also. And Kapitha. Kapitha is a kind of fruit which is known as wood apple. And Jambu Phalam. Jambu Phalam meaning, in ridges actually, in your community actually, there are a lot of nered chetlu. Those are known as Jambu Phalas. Okay, ask Amma to show you those things. It's just this. So those are Jambu Phalas. They are nered pallu. And he loves eating those two kind of fruits. And Uma Sutam, he is son of Uma. Remember, right? Uma is another name for Parvati Amma. Uma also means, I'm going to tell you the meaning of Uma right now. Try to remember it. When Parvati, Sati Devi was born as Parvati to Himalayas, Himavan, her mother's name is Mena Devi. Say that? Mena Devi. And when Parvati wanted to go for tapas, okay, Parvati wanted to go for tapas to get Shiva as her husband. Okay, when after the Manmada was killed and all that, then at that time, then Mena Devi said, "Oo" means "Oh Ammai," that means "Oh girl." Ma, no, don't do it. Ma means don't do it. We know that, right? No, don't want it. Don't. So oh girl, don't do it. So that means oh Ammai, oddu cheyoddu. Uma, that became Uma, and it became her name, Uma Sutam. And there is a lot of other meanings also, but this is how the name came into that name. So Uma Sutam, he is son of Uma. Suta meaning son. Shoka Vinasa Karanam, one who removes all the sorrows. Okay, and he is the reason, cause of destruction of all sorrows. Karanam meaning cause or reason, like that. Now let us say it together. Chinnakshitu, you know that, you guys know it already, right? Many of you know it already. Gajananam Bhuta Ganadi Sevitam Apitha
फलसारभक्षितम्
Umasutam
शोकविनाशकारणम्
Namami Vigneshwaram.
विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजम्
One more time. Gajananam
गणनादिसेवितम्
Kapithajam
फलसारभक्षितम् आसुतं विनाशकारणम् नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजम्
Gणपतये नमः श्रीहेरं
गणपतये नमः श्रीहेरम्बगणपतये नमः
श्रीनाथवाचकः
श्रीकृष्ण रम्भपालकवाचकः
श्रीपरिपालकं श्रीयं
तं प्रणमाम्यहम्
It's not a contest, Vital. Dhananjayaya Namaha.
गणपतये नमः हेरम्बाय नमः नरसिंहाय नमः लक्ष्मणाय नमः
Lakshyapradaaya Namaha. Kshipraprasadaaya
नारायणाय नमः
Namo.
मोगसिद्धाय नमः
Amitaya
अमृताय नमः अनन्ताय
Anantaya
नमः
Namaha.
चिन्तामणे नमः निधये नमः मङ्गलाय नमः बीजाय नमः आशापूर्णाय नमः
Namaha.
वरदाय नमः शिवाय नमः काश्यपाय नमः
Nandanaaya
अनन्ताय
Namaha.
नमः
Vajasiddhaya
वासुदेवाय
Namaha.
नमः
Dhun.
बुद्धिविनायकाय नमः
जय बोलो श्री महागणपति स्वामी की
जय
गुरुर्ब्रह्मा
गुरुर्विष्णुः
गुरुर्विष्णु
गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः
One second. Vital, let us all say it together. त्वमेव माता च पिता
पिता
च
तमेव तमेव बन्धुः सखा तमेव
त्वमेव
तमेव
विद्या
विद्याधरीयं तदेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव
Doing it together creates good vibes and it gives lot of what do you say, good result to all of us, lot of punyam to all of us together. Okay, that's why, that's the reason why we have to say it together. Vande Guru
गोपपदं वृन्दावमानसगोचरं नक्तशुक्लप्रभामिश्रं तरुक्यं त्वयिन्द्रं
Jnananandamayan devam निर्मलं
निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे
सच्चिदानन्द
ज्ञानरूपाय निष्ठोपत्यादिहेतवे
तावत्पर्यनाशाय
तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय नमः
अखण्डमण्डलाकारं
मण्डलाकारं
व्याप्तं येन
व्याप्तं
चराचरं
चराचरं
तत्पदं
दर्शितं
दर्शितं
येन
येन
तस्मै
तस्मै
श्रीगुरवे नमः समारम्भां व्यासशङ्करमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां
वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां
गुरुपरम्परां
सदा
शिवसमारम्भाम्
व्यासशङ्करमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे
गुरुपरम्पराम्
गुरुवे सर्वलोकानां
लोकानां जयपवरोगिणां
निधये सर्वविद्यानां
दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः।
श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम्
इतिहानानाम् आलयं करुणालयं
नमामि
नमामि
भगवत्पादं
भगवत्पादं
शङ्करं
शङ्करं
लोकशङ्करम् पूजन्तं नमामि
मधुरमधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखाम्
वन्दे
वाल्मीकिकोकिलम्
व्यासवसिष्ठनप्तारं
नप्तारं शक्तिव्याक्रमकल्मषं पराशरध्वजं वन्दे कृतार्थं तपोनिधिम्
व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय
विष्णुरूपाय व्यासविष्णवे
विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये
वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः।
सर्वचैतन्यरूपाय
चैतन्यरूपान्ताम् आद्यां विद्यां च धीमहि बुद्धिं प्रचोदयात्।
कराग्रे वसते
ते लक्ष्मी
करमध्ये
सरस्वती
मूले
वरदे ते गौरी
प्रभाते.
प्रभाते करदर्शनम्।
This is the other I wanted to tell you. In north side, if you go to North India side, they will say this verse. Okay, Karagre vasate Lakshmi Karamadhye Saraswati Karamule tu go
गोविन्द
Karamuletu. They say Karamule tu Govindaha, but one of the Peethadhipatis later it changed and they kept this. But both are correct only. This is more like we are more this visit, but we go to north, we will find this one also. So there is not only one word that is different. Let us just chant it. Okay, Karagre vasati
वसते लक्ष्मी करमध्ये सरस्वती करमूले तु गोविन्द प्रभाते करदर्शनम्।
Here for reference, I kept the Govinda picture. Samudravasane
देवी पर्वतस्तनमण्डले विश्वपत्नी नमस्तुभ्यं पादस्पर्शं क्षमस्वमि।
Amurare
कृष्ण मानुष्यशिभूमिषुतो गश्च
Guru
शुक्रशनिराहुकेतवः
Bhagwantu
सन्तु सर्वे सुप्रभातम्।
Om
ॐ इन्द्रादेशदिक्पालकदेवताभ्यो नमः। यमुने कृष्णे गोदावरि सरस्वती नर्मदे सिन्धु जलेऽस्मिन् सन्निधिं कुरु।
Ganga
गङ्गाकेतियोद्या योजनानां सतैरपि
Muchyate
सर्वपापेभ्यो विष्णुलोकं स गच्छति।
Do you guys remember this one? At least Kirtana said she remembers. Satvik should also remember.
Yes, I remember.
Okay, just repeat after me for once. Apavitra pavitro va.
अपवित्र
Pavitro va. Sarvavasthan gatopi va.
Sarvavasthan gatopi va.
Smaret.
Yasmare.
Yah smaret.
यः स्मरेत्
Yasmare.
पुण्डरीकाक्षं
Narikaksham.
सबाह्याभ्यन्तरः
शुचिः
शुचिः
Ruchi.
पुण्डरीकाक्षाय नमः. Now you must remember. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Now let us say it together. अपवित्रः पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थान्तोऽपि वा
यः
स्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्षं सबाह्याभ्यन्तरः पुण्डरीकाक्ष पुण्डरीकाक्ष पुण्डरीकाक्षाय नमः. One more time. One more time. Akshara is also there. That's why. Apavitra pavitro va sarvasandatopi va
यस्मरे
पुण्डरीकाक्षं
पुण्डरीकाक्षं
सभाभ्यन्तरस्थिः पुण्डरीकाक्ष पुण्डरीकाक्षाय नमः. कुङ्कुमं शोभनं
दिव्यं
सर्वदा मङ्गलप्रदं कारणेनास्य शुभदं शान्तिरस्तदा मम. श्रीकरं च पवित्रं च शोकरोगनिवारणं लोके वशीकरणं पुंसां भस्मत्रैलोक्यपावनं. How do you get stuff like that all the time? Huh? You are like, hey, sure, come on. दीपं ज्योतिपरब्रह्म दीपं सर्वतमोऽहं दीपेन साध्यते सर्वं
दीपं नमोऽस्तुते.
For some reason, bugs come to Vithal asking for him something. I don't know what that is. Okay. For some reason, he's always, they are attracted to him. And that's the thing. Okay. Shubham karotu kalyanam आरोग्यं सुखसंपदं शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशश्च दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते. Now this is a little different. Repeat after me.
Let me do it.
Repeat after me first time. दीपं ज्योतिः परब्रह्मा दीपं ज्योतिः परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः
दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः
दीपो हरतु मे पापम्
दीपो हरतु मे पापम्
दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते.
दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते.
One more time. दीपं ज्योतिः परब्रह्मा
दीपं ज्योतिः
दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापम्
दीपो हरतु मे पापम्
दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते.
दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते.
It means that the light of the lamp, of course, it's Parabrahman, which is the ultimate reality. And the light of the lamp is Janardana. Janardana is another name for Lord Vishnu Paramatma. The light of the lamp removes my sins and namaskara to that deepa. That's what this means. This is another verse that you can say. There are a lot of verses, but this is much nearer to the ones which we already know, so I got that. Sarva Chaitanya Rupam Tam Adyam Vidyam Cha Dhimahi Buddhyam Prachodayat. Do you guys remember this? Sri Rama Rama Rame Rame Sahasranama Tattvam Rama Rama. Everybody knows that, right?
నాకు గుర్తుంది ఎక్కడో వినపడినలాగా ఉంది.
ఉంటుందిరా విష్ణు సహస్రనామం అప్పుడు చేసాం అందుకనే ఉంటుంది నీకు. How do you remember? We learned it a couple of years back. That's why. Sure. This one everybody knows. Ramaya
భద్రాయ రామచంద్రాయ వేదసే రఘునాథాయ
నమః. I will tell you the significance. This verse, if you say it, okay, in this verse, I mean, Sri Rama Rama Rameti, and this one, and the one that comes after, there is Rama Taraka mantra embedded in those things. Every day you have to say these verses. It just takes what? Not even 10 seconds, right? But this particular verse gives you the result of doing several yajnas, several thousands of yajnas. Okay, like Aishwamedha yajna. We cannot do all those yajnas in Kali Yuga. We are not supposed to do that. So we will get the results because they are not meant for this yuga, the Kali Yuga. That is how it is. So if we chant this verse, we will get the result of doing those yajnas. But you have to do it with devotion and faith. Those are the ultimate things that are devotion, faith, and patience. Very, very much required. Three things. Okay, then we will get all the results. Everybody knows this verse, so I am not going that deeper. We don't have to practice much. This also, I told you several times in while Ramayanam, but repeat after me.
కానీ ఆంటీ నాకు గుర్తుంది
Yes, yeah.
మనము రామాయణం
రామాయణం చేసేటప్పుడు చేశారు. ఎస్,
ఆ శ్లోకాలు నమోస్తు రామాయ
అది కూడా ఉంది. ఐ కెప్ట్ దట్ ఆల్సో.
గుర్తుంది. నేను అప్పుడు నువ్వు చెప్పినప్పుడు అది చాలా మంచి శ్లోక గుర్తు పట్టుకుంది.
వెరీ గుడ్, వెరీ గుడ్. ఎవ్రీ డే వీ హ్యావ్ టు చాంట్ దిస్ థింగ్స్. ఆపదామపహర్తారం. రిపీట్. ఆపదామపహర్తారం. Vithala, repeat, I said. I cannot hear from your mouth, Vithala. Apadamapahartaram.
Avataram.
It is a little apadam. Say it. Apadam.
Apadam.
Apahartaram.
Avataram.
Together. Apadamapahartaram.
Avataram.
Dataram.
Dataram.
Sarvasampadam.
Sarvasampadam.
Lokabhiramam.
Lokabhiramam.
Sriramam.
Sriramam.
Bhuyo bhuyo.
Bhuyo bhuyo.
Namamyaham.
Namamyam.
Okay, I will tell you the meaning. Apadam meaning lot of whatever dangers or something like some things that are calamities, dangers. You can say in that manner. So some situations that are dangerous to us, like that. Okay, apahartara. Apahartara meaning he will grab them and take them away. Okay, apadam apahartaram. All the dangers and this kind of difficulties will be taken away. And dataram, he gives. What does he give? Sarva sampadam. Sarva meaning all, sampadam meaning all kinds of wealth. Okay, so he takes away all the dangers that come across us and gives us all the wealth. And lokabhiramam, to all the lokas. Okay, he is abhiramam. Abhiramam meaning Vithal. Your name only coming, Abhiram. Okay, so Abhiramam means, Abhi means very, very pleasing. Okay, extremely. Abhi means extremely. Ramam means pleasing. Okay, who is extremely pleasing to all the worlds. Lokabhiramam, to all the worlds, he is extremely pleasing. Sri Ramam. Sri Ramam is, of course, Sri Rama. You know, one who causes happiness to everyone, along with Sri, meaning Sita Devi. Sri means Lakshmi is also coming and including that. Bhuyo bhuyo, again and again. Namamyaham. Again and again I am doing namaskaram. Aham, meaning I am doing namaskaram. Vithal, that is not nothing. Why are you looking at it and you are like a mouse looking at something and going like that? That's what you are doing. No, don't do that. So, everybody knows the meaning now? Clear? Apadam, he takes away all the dangers. Apahartaram, takes away. Dataram, gives. Sarvasampadam, all the wealths. Loka abhiramam. Loka meaning worlds. Abhiramam meaning extremely pleasing. That means extremely pleasing to all the worlds. Sri Ramam, one who gives happiness to everyone along with Sri Lakshmi Devi. I mean Sita Devi. Sita Devi is one avatar incarnation of Lakshmi Devi. Keep that in mind. Bhuyo bhuyo namamyam. Among the 16,000 we talked about, one is Sita Devi, one is Rukmini, like that. Bhuyo bhuyo namamyam. Again and again I am doing namaskar. I will write the meanings. I am in the process of getting them.
Yes,
Vithal, please. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Haraye Paramatmane Pranata Kleshanasaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. What are you doing, man? Don't do that. Krishnaya Yadavendraya Jnanamudraya Yogine Nathaya Rukmiyaya Namo Vedanta Vedine Shakti Hastam Virupaksham Vivaham Nadananam Darunam Tripurogagnam Bhavaye Kupputam. Come here. अहं काशीं गमिष्यामि तत्रैव निवसाम्यहम् एवं ब्रुवाण सततं काशीवासफलं लभेत् कोणं नीलाञ्जनप्रख्यं मन्दचेष्टाप्रसारिणं छायावार्ताण्डसम्भूतं नमस्यामि शनैश्चरम् अनायासेन मरणं विना दैन्येन जीवितं देहान्ते तव सायुज्यं देहि मे पार्वतीपते. I was typing it in Telugu and it's coming like that. I have to change it. Anyways, quiet. This is another one, guys. Okay, first line is same. Let us say it together. Anayasena maranam vina dainyena jeevitam. Now repeat after. Dehi me
देहि मे
krupaya शम्भो
कृपया शम्भो
त्वयि भक्तिम्
त्वयि भक्तिम्
अचञ्चलम्
अचञ्चलम्
अचञ्चलम् मళ్ళీ
अचञ्चलम्.
So here you are asking Shambho is another name for Shiva. Okay, oh Shambho with compassion. Krupaya. Krupaya means with krupa. We talked about that. With compassion, please give me death without suffering. Anayasena marana. Please give me death without any kind of suffering. And vina dainyana jivitam, without life, without hardships. And dehime krupaya Shambho. Twayi bhakti machanchalam. An unconditional and unwavering devotion towards you. Okay, just like people, how Deepaka asked for Guru Bhakti, like that. Okay, like that he asked. Okay, this is what we should ask. This is also very. One more time, let us repeat. I mean, say it with me, along with me. Anayasena maranam vina dainyena jeevitam dehi me krupaya shambho twayi bhakti achanchalam. Okay. Ah, I got this also already. Happy? नमोस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजाय नमोस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यो नमोस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः. I need to do this. One more time. Let us do it 3 times so that way they will get used to it. At least three of us know, I think. नमोस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजाय नमोस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यो नमोस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः. One more time. नमोस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै नमोस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यो नमोस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः. Now this one repeat after me. Jayatyati balo ramo
जयत्यति बलो राम
Lakshmanascha
लक्ष्मणस्य
महाबलः
आवलः
राजा जयति
राजा जयति
सुग्रीवो
सुग्रीवो
राघवेणाभि
राघवेण
पालितः
पालितः
दासोऽहम्
दासोऽहम्
कोसलेन्द्रस्य
शैलेन्द्रस्य
कोसलेन्द्रस्य रामस्य
रामस्य
रामस्याक्लिष्टकर्मणः.
रामस्य कृष्णकर्मणः
Actually, Ramasya Aklishtakarmanaha. Both of them come together and say Ramasya Aklishtakarmanaha. Ramasya Aklishtakarmanaha. Hanuman
हनुमान्
Chatru Sainyanam
शत्रुसैन्यानां
Nihanta
निहन्ता
Marutatmajah
हुतात्मजः
Naravana
नरावण
Sahasram Me
आश्रमे
युद्धे
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 प्रतिबलं भवेत्
प्रतिबलं लभेत्
प्रतिबलं भवेत्
प्रतिबलं भवेत्
शिलाभिस्तु
शीला
शिलास्तु
प्रहरतः
प्रहरतः
पादपैश्च
पादपैश्च
सहस्रशः सहस्रशः
सहस्रशः
अर्थयित्वा
अर्थयित्वा
पुरीं लङ्काम्
श्रीलङ्काम्
अभिवाद्य च
विवाद्य च
मैथिलीम्
मैथिलीम्
समृद्धार्धो
समृद्धादो
गमिष्यामि
गमिष्यामि
मिषताम्
शताम्
सर्वरक्षसाम्.
सर्वरक्षसाम्
We will learn it more tomorrow. I will just say this verse by myself. Just listen to it. जयत्यति बलो रामो लक्ष्मणश्च महाबलः राजा जयति सुग्रीवो राघवेणाभिपालितः दासोऽहं कोसलेन्द्रस्य रामस्याक्लिष्टकर्मणः हनुमान् शत्रुसैन्यानां निहन्ता मारुतात्मजः न रावणसहस्रं मे युद्धे प्रतिबलं भवेत् शिलाभिस्तु प्रहरतः पादपैश्च सहस्रशः अर्थयित्वा पुरीं लङ्काम् अभिवाद्य च मैथिलीं समृद्धार्धो गमिष्यामि निशतां सर्वरक्षसाम्. As you can see, this is known as Jaya Ghosha mantra. Okay, when Hanuman in Sundarakanda, when Hanuman killed 80,000 kinkaras for the first time, when they came, when Ravana sent them, 80,000 kinkaras he sent, and he just pulled out a big iron rod out of the gate. Okay, big one iron rod, and he killed all of them in less than 5 minutes. Okay. I mean, only very few were left, not many of them. Only very few were left who had to go back and tell Ravana that they were all killed in order to inform that. And then after killing them all, he said this, Jayatyati Bolo Ramo Lakshmanasya Mahabala. That means let there be victory to Rama, let there be to Lakshmana, who are very, and then let there be victory to Sugriva. Like that. And I am the Dasa, I am the servant. I am that is Dasa Bhakti. Hanuman's Bhakti is like servant Bhakti. And that is amazing. Remember how we talked about different kinds of Bhakti in Parshurama's story? Do you guys remember? Right? In that, Hanuman came in the first category, Uttama Bhakti. So that is the kind of Bhakti he has towards Rama. That is why. So Hanuman Shatrusanya, I am going to kill all of them. And even Ravana can also, even if 1,000 Ravanas come also, they cannot, fight in front of me. They will be going away like that, he said. And I am going to, what do you say, destruct Lanka half by half, and then I will do namaskaram to Maithili. Maithili is another name for Sita Devi. Say Maithili.
मैथिली
Vaidehi. Vaidehi is also another name for Sita Devi. We have to know the names. So Samruddha, and after that, by completing my task, then I will be happily going to Rama. Gamishyami Mishatam Sarva Rakshasa. Like that. That is if you say this verse and this verse daily, you will get the punyam of doing the entire Sundarakanda Parayana. You know, Sundarakanda of Ramayanam consists of 2,000 verses. If somebody is going through any kind of trouble, if any health trouble, any kind of trouble, if they sit down and chant Sundarakanda, those troubles will be removed. But every day, how can one chant, when one day, 3 days, doing that many verses Parayanam is very difficult. Okay, 2,000 verses, sitting down and keep on doing them, it will take the entire day. Actually, it takes the entire day if you do it in one day. And you should not have any other works. You should put all your works away and do it. And it's very difficult to do that much every day, right? You should do it. But when you have time and you have to divide it for 2 days, 3 days, there are different ways of doing Parayana. But if you do these verses daily, it gives you equivalent phalam. Equivalent phalam of doing the entire Sundarakanda. That does not mean you can do only this and not do that. But as you become big, try to do that also. Sundarakanda also. Okay? The entire Sundarakanda, but learn these verses. Okay, that is it for this one. Now, let us go to our Venkateswara Suprabhatam. Come here. कौसल्या सुप्रजा रामपूर्वा सन्ध्या प्रवर्तते उत्तिष्ठ नरशार्दूल कर्तव्यं दैवमाह्निकम् उत्तिष्ठोत्तिष्ठ गोविन्द उत्तिष्ठ गरुडध्वज उत्तिष्ठ कमला कान्ता त्रैलोक्यं मङ्गलं कुरु मातः समस्तजगतां मधुकैटभारेः वक्षो विहारिणि मनोहर दिव्यमूर्ते श्रीस्वामिनि श्रितजन प्रियदानशीले श्रीवेङ्कटेश दयिते तव सुप्रभातमरविन्दलोचने भवतु प्रसन्नमुखचन्द्रमण्डले विधिशङ्करेन्द्रवनिताभिरचिते वृषशैलनाथदयिते दयानिधे अत्र्यादिसप्तऋषयः समुपास्य सन्ध्या आकाशसिंहकमलानि मनोहराणि आदाय पादयुगमर्चयितुं प्रपन्ना शेषाद्रिशेखर विभो तव सुप्रभातम् पञ्चाननाब्जभवषण्मुखवासवाद्याः त्रैविध्यादिचरितं विबुधा स्तुवन्ति भाषापतिपठभिधा सरस्वतीनादात् शेषाद्रिशेखर विभो तव सुप्रभातम् ईशत्प्रफुल्लसरसीरुहनालिकेण मनोहरवारिधानाम् आह्लादिमन्दवहिना सह दिव्यगन्धैः शेषाद्रिशेखर विभो तव सुप्रभातम् उन्मील्य नेत्रयुगमुत्तमपञ्जरस्थाः पात्रासिंहकदलीफलपायसानि उक्त्वा सलीलमधकेषु काः पठन्ति शेषाद्रिशेखर विभो तव सुप्रभातम् तन्त्री प्रकर्ष मधुरस्वनयामच्य गायत्यनन्तचरितं तव नारदोऽपि आशासमग्रमसत्कृतरचारुरम्यम् शेषाद्रिशेखर विभो तव सुप्रभातम् वृन्दावने च मकरन्दरसानुवेक्ष ज्योत्स्नारवीरनिनदैः सह सेवनाय निर्यात्युपान्तसरसि कमलोदरेभ्यः शेषाद्रिशेखर विभो तव सुप्रभातम् योषागणेन वरदध्निविमध्यमाने घोषालयेषु दधिमन्थनतीव्रघोषाः रोषात् कलिर्विदधते बहुभश्च कुम्भाः शेषाद्रिशेखर विभो तव सुप्रभातम् पद्मे शमिन्द्रशतपत्रगतादिवर्गाः हर्तुं सृजं कुवलयस्य निजाङ्गलक्ष्म्याः भेरीनिनादमिव बिभ्रति तीव्रनादम् शेषाद्रिशेखर विभो सुप्रभातम् श्रीमन्नभीष्टवरदाखिलोकबन्धो श्रीनिवास जगदेकदयैकसिन्धो श्रीदेवताभुजाङ्करदिव्यमूर्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीस्वामी पुष्करिणिकाप्लवनिर्मलाङ्गाः श्रेयार्थिनो हरविरिञ्चि सनन्दनाद्याः द्वारे वसन्ति वरनेन्द्रहतोत्तमाङ्गाः श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीशेषशैलगरुडाचलवेङ्कटाद्रि नारायणाद्रिवृषभाद्रिवृषाद्रिविद्या आख्यां त्वदीयवसनं वदन्ति श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् सेवापराः शिवसुरेश कृशानुधर्म रक्षोऽम्बुनाथपवमानधनाधिनाथाः मध्याञ्जलिप्रविलसन्निजशीर्षदेशाः श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् घाटीषु ते विहगराज मृगाधिराज नागाधिराज गजराज हयादिराजाः स्वस्वाधिकारमहिमाधिगमर्थयन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् सूर्येन्दुभौमबुधवाङ्मतिकाव्यशौरि स्वर्धानुकेतुरिषत्परिषत्प्रधानाः स्वदासदासचरमावधिदासदासाः श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् त्वत्पादधूलिभरितस्फुरितोत्तमाङ्गाः स्वर्गापवर्गनिरपेक्षनिजान्तरङ्गाः कृपागवाङ्कलनयाकुलतां लभन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् त्वद्गोपुराग्रशिखराणि निरीक्षमाणाः स्वर्गापवर्गपदवीं पराश्रयन्तः मर्त्या मनुष्यभुवने मतिमाश्रयन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीभूमिनायकदयादिगुणामृताब्दे देवाधिदेव जगदेक शरण्यमूर्ते श्रीमन्ननन्दगरुडाधिभिरर्चिताङ्घ्रे श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् श्रीपद्मनाभपुरुषोत्तमवासुदेव वैकुण्ठमाधव जनार्दन चक्रवर्ताने श्रीवत्सचिह्नशरणागत पारिजात श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् कन्दर्पदर्पहर सुन्दर दिव्यमूर्ते कान्ताकुचाम्बुरुह कुट्मललोल दृष्टे कल्याण निर्मल गुणाकर दिव्यकीर्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् ज्ञाकृते कमलकोल नृसिंहवर्णिन् स्वामिन् परश्वथथ बोधन रामचन्द्र तेषां च रामयदुनन्दन कल्किरूप श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम् repeat एलालवङ्ग अनसार सुगन्धि सुगन्धि तीर्थं दिव्यं सरिति
Sariti
हेमघटेषु
हेमगतेषु
पूर्णं
Pur
धृत्वाद्य
धृत्वाद्य
वैदिका
वैदिक
Vai
शिखामणयः प्रहृष्टाः
Prahrushtaha
प्रहृष्टाः
Prahrushtaha
तिष्ठन्ति
तिष्ठन्ति
वेङ्कटपते
तव सुप्रभातम्
वेङ्कटपते
तव सुप्रभातम्.
सुप्रभातम्
Now let us say it a little bit longer. Ela
वीरालपङ्गगनचार
सुगन्धितीर्थम्
सुगन्धिते
दिव्यं वियत्सरिति
दिव्यं दिवत्सिरि
दिव्यं वियत्सरिति हेमघटेषु पूर्णम्
दिव्यं
Hema Gatishu
हेमगतेषु पूर्णम्
धृत्वाद्य वैदिका
धृत्वाद्यवादिका
शिखामणयः प्रहृष्टाः
शिखामणयः
प्रहृष्टाः
प्रहृष्टाः
तिष्ठन्ति वेङ्कटपते
तिष्ठन्ति
Shri
वेङ्कटपते तव सुप्रभातम्.
सुप्रभातम्
Let us say it long lines. येलालवङ्गघनसारसुगन्धितीर्थम्
एलालवङ्गनसारसुगन्धितीर्थम्
दिव्यं प्रियत्सरिति हेमघटेषु पूर्णम्
दिव्यं
Divyam
वियत्सन्ति हेमगतेषु पूर्णम्
धृत्वाद्य वैदिकशिखामणयः प्रहृष्टाः
कृत्वा दद्वैदिकसीमामणयः प्रतिष्ठा
तिष्ठन्ति तिष्ठन्ति
Tishthan
वेङ्कटपते तव
वेङ्कटपते
सुप्रभातम्.
तिष्ठति
Venkatapate
तम
I
सुप्रभातम्
can't hear you, Satvik and Kirtana.
Well, that's because they have their mic. That's what
That's why if I say that, they will unmute, I'm hoping. Okay, now. Haswanudeti
स्वानुदेति
Anudevi
gachani
सह
Vikajani
विकटानि
saroruhani
Ruhani
sampurayanti
Sampurayanti
ninadaiः
Ninadaihi
kakubo vihangaः
Kakubho Vimangaha
श्रीवैष्णवाः
Vaishnava
सततमर्थिता
मंगल
Namartita
मङ्गलास्ते
Mangalaste
धामाश्रयन्ते
Namasrayanti
तव वेङ्कट
Venkata
सुप्रभातम्
Prabhatam
भास्वानुदेति विकचानि सरोरुहाणि
आस्तेति कथानि
Saroruhani
सम्पूरयन्ति निनदैः ककुभो विहङ्गाः
Kakubho Vimangaha
श्रीवैष्णवाः सततमर्थितमङ्गलास्ते
Shri
Satatamachita
धामाश्रयन्ति तव वेङ्कटसुप्रभातम्.
Shrayanti Tava
These two
Venkata
have different
Suprabhatam
That's how it is. I don't know why. Why does it have? I don't know. It is there. We know. We have to learn. That's why. So, Do you guys know Elachi?
What?
Elachi? If you don't know, find it out. You ask your parents. They will keep it in sweets. When they are making rava kesari or laddu, these sort of things, they will put ilachi. Okay, it gives nice smell to the sweets. And lavangam. Do you guys know lavangam?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so they make tirtham. They make tirtham there with they make what lavanga and their yalakas into powder, yalakus, the yalachis into powder, and they put it in tirtham in a very what do you say, golden kalasham. In a golden kalasham, they put the tirtham which is divine and from which very very nice smells will be coming. Okay, and with that they are and by chanting Veda mantras. Okay, they are going to make Sriman Narayana sit there and they put water on him, that water on him, which is very, very perfumed, that kind of very nice smelling water. And Tishthanti meaning, till here they said Uttishta, right? Uttishta meaning, Uttishta means wake up, right? Vithal. No, you don't search it up. Ask your parents, I said.
Oh, he's
Do you
a
forgot meaning? Okay. What is the last name? Sure, quiet. So, with that kind of Tishthanti meaning sit. Now, Tishtha meaning sit. So, now they are making Venkatachalapati sit and they are putting this water on it. Now, I am going to say these two verses. The next verse, don't ask me the meaning because I don't know it properly. I won't tell. That's why. Ela lavanga ghanasara sugandhi tirtham divyam viyatsariti hema ghateshu purnam धृत्वाद्य वैदिकशिखामणयः प्रहृष्टाः तिष्ठन्ति वेङ्कटपते तव सुप्रभातम् भास्वानुदेति विकचानि सरोरुहाणि सम्पूरयन्ति निनदैः ककुभो विहङ्गाः श्रीवैष्णवाः सततमर्पितमङ्गलास्ते भामाश्रयन्ति तव वेङ्कटसुप्रभातम्. Okay, get out of the mudra. Akshara is the one who is going sincerely. None of them are doing. I don't know about Satvik and Kirtana because I cannot see them. Vithal does at his own accord. That's another thing. Okay. We have to. Oh, okay. Chyavana Maharshi, right? What did we cover in Chyavana Maharshi? Anybody remembers?
We stopped
one
One at a time, please. One at a time. Okay, Akshara, you tell me.
We stopped where he blessed his wife that she will get Dadichi Maharshi, Brahmadi and Ravana as her sons since he has a good pativrata.
Very nice, very nice. Akshat, you tell me. Vithala. Come, don't do that.
You said like how when Sage Chyavana was about to curse Indra, and then he said that Indra was like begging for forgiveness, and then he get after.
Yeah, and after that we learned the story about fisherman, King the King Nahusha, and this also. Do you remember that?
Yes.
What do you remember in that?
One, and first what he was like doing tapas in a river or a lake. He fishermen, then some fishermen caught him with a net, and then he said to sell them. Then they tried to sell them. Then they came home, and then they eventually offered one, and then they eventually offered one cow for him, and then he was set free, and since they didn't know what to do with the cow, they gave the cow to him.
They gave the cow to him, and he said, and he gave them moksha, right? If you remember, he gave them all moksha. Okay, that is the power of King Chyavana. Sorry, Sage Chyavana. I'm sorry. That's what. Now, this is another story. This King Kusanaabha, they are from Kushika clan. Kushika clan means those are the, what do you say? Shh. No sounds. Okay, no sounds, listen. They are Vishwamitra Vamsha is Kushika Vamsha. Okay, that is where. And Chyavana Vamsha. If you remember, they are all relatives. They are going to be relatives. But once what happened, all the Maharshis once, they were all sitting near Brahma and they were all in meditation. Brahma went into meditation. Okay, remember one thing. When they go into meditation, when they go into, that is known as dhyana. Okay, when they go into dhyana, then they will know things that are supposed to be learned. Every time Brahma forgot creation, he went into dhyana and he learned how to do creation. He got the knowledge from there. Okay, there it came into his mind like that. So because you have to remember this thing. Why? How come when they went to go into dhyana? We also, if we can go into real dhyana, we will also know stuff. We are trying our 7 minute meditation in the beginning, right? At that time, if we start thinking about Parabrahman only that time, then slowly, for after some days, some years, or something like that, and based on our how much dhyana we did, based on our stage, we will also get different kinds of siddhis like that. Anyways, Brahma now he knew something and he said, in earth there are two great clans. One is Bhrugu Vamsha. I told you, right? How Bhrugu Vamsha we talked about in Parashurama also belongs to Bhrugu Vamsha, right? Do you guys remember that? And Bhrugu Vamsha, we are talking about him in Venkateswara Puranam also. I mean Venkateswara Mahatmyam also, where we are saying he came from Vishnu's Srivatsa mark, right? And then this Bhrugu has this son Chyavana, we already know. And we also now, we will know that Bhrugu will have another wife known as Khyati, from whom he will have Lakshmi Devi, okay, and two other sons, which I am going to tell you later. Okay, but this is another, there is another Vamsha called Kushika Vamsha. And in future, those clans are going to get mad by mixing up of Varnas, he said. Okay, Varnas. When Paramatma created this entire thing, he made all the society into four Varnas. Any society. It could be rocks, it could be trees. If you remember, I told you this. Even there will be Brahmana trees, Kshatriya trees, Vaishya trees, Shudra trees. Even in rocks, also Brahmana rocks, like that. There will be categories in every Varna, in every kind of species, let us say like that. So in human species also, they have different varnas. And every varna, they have to get married into, generally in their varnas only, unless and until, if all the people went away. If you remember in Parashurama story, Parashurama killed all the Kshatriyas. Do you remember that? I mean, all the bad ones. And then only ladies were left. Then how did they get their sons? Because they were not married, they did not have any, so they have to go to Brahmanas to get sons. So they went to a different Varna and they got sons. And slowly they raised them. And again, when they became bad, those bad kings again Parashurama killed, if you remember. Okay, we talked about that in detail there also. So this is like in the beginning of even that happening. So he told, in future these clans are going to get bad because of mixing up of Varnas. As we know the Parashurama story already, why it happened and all, we'll know. But anyways, we go there. Said Chyavana, who was born to Bhrugu, okay, he, instead of thinking how to make sure the Varnas does not do Sankara, he wanted to get the whole clan removed, which is which is very, very bad, right? You cannot remove the entire thing. Okay, that is what even Brahma told Parashurama, if you remember. Getting one entire Varna removed, one entire Kshatriya is removed is not right. You cannot do that like that. He suggested that. But even Chyavana also, sometimes...
Suggested?
I don't know. Generally sages have Brahma Jnana, but not normal common sense like how to rectify normal mistakes. Because if you go to a genius and present with a problem, with a very simple problem, he will think it in a very difficult way. Yes or no?
No.
Yeah, he can never think. A genius can never think in a simple way. He will always think in a complicated way. Okay. No, yeah, I don't have to, but generally. But here Chyavana did that. Chyavana, there are many, like you will know why they think like that. Now, Sage Chyavana, he went to a king called Kusanaabha. Okay, you will come across this Kusanaabha in Ramayana Balakanda also. We are going to talk about that again. Okay, when we study Ramayana Balakanda. But remember this name, Kusanaabha. Okay, he belongs to the Kusha clan. And that king did not know Chyavana's intention. Okay, Chyavana wanted to remove the entire clan and he did not know that intention. And when Chyavana came to his home, he gave a great hospitality. Okay, he treated him like very, very, along with family, like he gave him, like he made him sit on a very perfect, treated him like a royal person. Okay, after Chyavana went to bed, he went to bed in King's Ganeshyam. Ganeshyam meaning Antahpura. Okay, the king and all, they have their own private quarters, right? Okay, that's known as Antapura. We call them Gynesium in this. So the king and his wife, okay, both of them pressed Chyavana's feet. He was trying to test them. He slept there for 21 days on that soft bed. King, look at the sage Chyavana. He is just testing them. All these days, the king was pressing his feet only. On 22nd day, okay, every day he was pressing the feet. But 22nd day only he woke up. For 21 days, he did not wake up, sage Chyavana. He was just lying, sleeping there, and when they were pressing, and then 3 entire weeks like that. They can go for tapas for so many years, they can sleep also for so many years like that. So now, without any words, okay, he got up, he went out of the bed, and he walked away. He just went away. The king and they did not know, are they supposed to follow the sage now, or where he was going? Sage Chyavana walked, so they thought they just followed. And then after they walked for some time, he just disappeared. Say, Chyavana, I want you to do not read it, that just listen to me and imagine it in your eyes. And okay, he just disappeared. And they did namaskaram to him, they did salutations, and not knowing where he went, they came back to the palace. And when they saw there, again he was sleeping on the bed. They again did padaseva to him. That means they again pressed his feet. And he again slept for 21 days. He woke up and said, after 22nd day, he woke up and said, I need head bath with oil applied. I want oil to be applied and I need head bath. When they were performing that service to him, and as they were doing it, he just disappeared in the middle. Yeah, and in the afternoon, why? He is just doing that because he wanted to remove their clan. He was having that intention. But they are doing their service properly. In the afternoon, around 3 o'clock, he came from somewhere again. And he said, I want to take bath now. Like that. And then they gave him back. They arranged him like Ela, Lavanga, Ghanasara, Sugandhi Tirtham, like that. Like properly, all the kind of Sugandha Dravyas, nice smelling substances they kept in bath, and they bathed him with that water. And after that, Sage Chyavana said, I'm feeling very hungry now. Bring me lots of varieties of food. Like that, he said. And when they got all the varieties, they served him. And they asked him to eat obediently. Please eat, like that. They all served and they were very obedient. And he immediately vanished. He did not eat and he just vanished. Next day, he came back and said, okay, I want to go around the city on your chariot. But it is not suitable for me if horses drag the chariot. If horses should not drag the chariot, you and your wife should drag the chariot. That's what he said. You both should. Because he was testing them. He was testing them what kind of people they were. Okay. So, and he sat on the chariot. The king and the queen. The queen is not at all equipped for that kind of duty. But still, the king and queen, without complaining even in their heart, see how they are behaving. In their heart also, they did not feel bad that they are asking, that Chyavana is asking this kind of stuff. And they dragged it and he whipped. He there will be a whip, right? In order to make the horses move, they say hi, like that, or the ox and all the move. And he even did that. He whipped them. With the whip, he poked them and he hid. No, he is just testing them. They were wounded. Listen, please. They were wounded and blood also came. Even blood also came. Still, they did not waver. They were like intently, even if they were like getting, their bodies became emaciated. Blood started flowing and they were not able to move at all. He went on the chariot for so long that they became old. Like so many years they were going around. And they were almost losing their lives now. They were like almost losing their lives. One day, he got down the chariot, okay, and he touched them both like that. Immediately they became extraordinarily youthful, strength, the health and all returned, the radiance, which was never, even before that also, they were not that strong. They were not that youthful like that. He made them much more stronger, much more youthful, much more healthy, much more radiant and all, which was never like that before. When he told them, now go home. Tomorrow, I am going to perform an yajna in the banks of the Ganga. And you come there. They both went, they did namaskar. This is what we should know, that Bhagavan, here Bhagavan says Chyavana himself is Bhagavan. He keeps on testing us in one way or the other. Okay, and we have to be really patient, really patient going through it, not even complaining once. Then we will get very good results. Even when we look at the Venkateswara Mahatmyam Madhava story, that also we come across. None. They thought that the sage was doing yajna in the banks of Ganga, and he might make some huts of leaves and all. But when they went there, because they even though they were very patient and all, still they thought that this is a sage, he might not have any property or any kind of wealth and all. They had that in their brain, and he wanted to show them that uh, not no, those are not the huts that are set up for the leaves with leaves and all. Okay, there were buildings made. Remember how Jamadagni made those things for Kartaveri Arjuna when he came? Do you remember how he got it? Like that. There were buildings, mansions embedded with gemstones, which were never like, even the kings did not have that kind of property. Okay, that much with that thing he made. And there were recreational spaces, even for sports, lotus lakes everywhere. Beautiful, beautiful. And lakes. And they could hear flute tunes played by Gandharvas. Even Gandharvas came there, and Gandharvas are known as the greatest musicians. Like nobody in this world can play like that. It's like that. And if somebody plays very, very beautifully, they say that they are known as Gandharva Gana, like that. So Gandharvas are the musicians. So they went inside and they were so surprised to see all this. They went inside and Sage Chyavana was in there in the divine mansion. So Sage Chyavana wanted to show them that having these luxuries and all is nothing. That's nothing for them. For sages, it is nothing because they don't care for them. Okay, they if they want, they can have them, but they do not want them. So once they saw him, he immediately vanished along with all the. He immediately vanished again. Again disappeared. Look how Sage Yavana, how tricky he is. Okay, and they waited there with all the mansions also disappeared again. They waited there only for his darshan, and he tested them like that for several times, and finally he came to them because he told them to come. They cannot go away. And Sage Yavana said, "O king, now the patience, peace, and control you have over senses is not a normal thing in this world. What you displayed for so many days, for so many months, I have been testing you. Okay, for 21 days I slept, I went and vanished. 21 days I slept, I got up, I wanted oil bath, and as you were applying oil, I vanished. And again I went, and again I vanished. Again I came, I wanted food, again I vanished. And after that, I made you draw the chariot, and then I gave you this, and I'm showing all you this. So all the control over system, it's not a normal thing. So you are a king and you are a kshatriya. You are supposed to have anger and ahankara. So each clan, okay, each varna, and clan is not the right term to use there. Each varna has its own characteristics. Like if you are born in Brahmanas, you are supposed to have peace. But I mean patience, a lot of patience. Whereas Kshatriyas are supposed to have anger because they need to fight, right? They have to go for battles, they have to go for yuddhas. Okay, that is the reason. And they have some ahankar. That means I am doing this, like that. Otherwise, if you don't have I am doing this feeling, you will never do it properly. That's why. I told you how Vakratunda. Do you guys remember when we did Vakratunda Ganapati? The feeling of I should be there in order for us to do activities. Okay, that is one thing. And but at the same time, if that I feeling goes a little beyond the control, what happens? Then we'll be stuck in this birth and death cycle. We should know that Bhagavan is doing through us. That knowledge also should be there. And I have never seen someone who is as patient as you. Now, I was waiting for you to make one small mistake so I can curse you and your clan will end. I was waiting for that mistake. But Lord Brahma said that in the future, in your clan, there will be Varna Sankara. Varna Sankara meaning Brahmans will go on marry Kshatriyas or Kshatriyas will go on marry Brahmans, like that. There will be exchange of people from one Varna to the other Varna. And I came to make you do a mistake, but you did not do any mistake. Moreover, you performed so much service with unconditional devotion that you made me indebted to you. I am in debt to you. Okay, I have to do something for you. And because of your exemplary patience and utmost devotion of yours and your wife, I am going to give you a boon. Okay, and the boon is that there will not be any Varna Sankara. You guys don't have to be mixed. As Brahma said, in your clan, in the third generation from now, there will be born a son with Brahma Tejas. Now, at that time, my grandson named Ruchika. You guys remember Ruchika? Ruchika is father of Jamadagni. In Parashurama story, he came. Okay, Ruchika will be there and he will be married to Gadi's daughter from your clan. In your clan, okay, Gadi will have a daughter who is Satyavati. Okay, she will be born. She will be married to Ruchika and give birth to a son called Jamadagni Maharshi. Here we are learning Jamadagni Maharshi's birth story, how he came because of this thing. And my grandson will keep the entire Dhanurveda in Jamadagni. Who is his grandson is Ruchika. Ruchika gave the entire Dhanurveda. Dhanurvidya meaning the what do you say, bow and that vidya, astras and shastras. They will, and they all will come into your clan. Okay, who will learn this? Vishwamitra. Parashurama will be born as Jamadagni's son, and in the Kushika clan, Vishwamitra will be born. Oh my God, this is just this story is actually from the Anushasana Parva Mahabharata. Thus, the foreseeing of Brahma will not happen anymore. So, look, sage Chyavana had the power to change what Brahma has foreseen. Okay, he really changed it. Okay, he changed it with small things that Vishwamitra, who was supposed to be born here, will be born there. And then the Jamadagni, Jamadagni, and to him Parashurama, they will be born here. And then the sage Chyavana, they gave this kind of boon to King Kusanaabha. Okay, remember this story. This is a very beautiful story. I forgot it. I told you 4 years back. Now I am also remembering it. Yeah, amazing. Once that's what happens, right? When we are not in touch of the stories. Okay. Now we are talking about this Sankarya. What is Varna Sankara? What is the mixing of the clans? Okay, learn about that. Yeah. Sankarya means behaving in a wrong way by uniting two unequal ones. Okay, when marriage is supposed to happen, it has to happen between two equal kind of ones. If one is not Brahmana meaning according to gunas, guys. Always remember, never based on which family you are born into, but according to your gunas and qualities. Okay, but born into a Brahman family, if he marries a Sudra lady, he will not have any Sankarya dosha, but the Sudra lady will have Sankarya dosha. Huh?
Basically, Madhava.
Yeah, remember this thing, because this is going to help you a lot. Very good, very good. Because Madhava was born into Brahman family. Okay,
Married
and
somebody of equal status.
Married somebody. He married a Chandala lady. Yes or no? Then he married a Chandala lady, right? Okay. And but he will not have a Sankarya dosha. But that Chandala lady will have a Sankarya dosha.
Sankarya dosha?
That means the mistake of getting married to him, because she is not equal to him. He will not, because he is higher than her. So he will not have any kind of dosha.
It's not exactly fair.
Exactly fair, not fair. No, it's not. Listen, he had a marriage, but she should have let it go like that. Now, anyways, are you understanding? This is a very important concept that I am trying to learn. Are you understanding? Everybody give me a thumbs up or something like that if you are understanding. No. Oh, what is that? He is doing a dance for thumbs up. Okay. Yeah, okay. Vyasa was born to Parashara and Satyavati. Okay, if you take Satyavati, okay, actually Satyavati was daughter who belonged to a Prajapati. Okay, actually Satyavati, but she was raised by a fisherman. She was raised by a fisherman, but she was not born in that clan. And Parashara is a sage. Still, he was known as Brahman. Who Vyasa was known as a Brahman because of his qualities. Okay, Satyam, Daya, Shaucham, etc. are the qualities of the Brahman. So Vyasa is born to them. So if one has the qualities of Satyam, Daya, Shaucham, and all, the 8 Atmagunas that we talked about, do you remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember that 8 Atmagunas? And if one has those qualities, and if one has them and one keeps on working on them and keeps on increasing them every day, okay, they will become Brahman. It doesn't matter which family you are born into. If one has these qualities, they are free of the rules. So like Vyasa is free of the rules. Not people like us. We have to be like them. Okay, whoever is associated with them, they will also be pure. Because if I am associated with Vyasa, we are all associated. Generally, every day we are learning some stories of Vyasa. Yes or no? All the stories are written by Vyasa only. So we are also keeping our company with him. Are you understanding? We are keeping company with whom now? Sage Vyasa. So we are also getting some good from him, like that. So those who don't have qualities of Brahman are supposed to practice their Varna Dharma. So those who do not have these qualities, they have to practice their Varna Dharma. Then only they will be safe. Otherwise, they will be destroyed. So those who crossed all the limits with their tapas, okay, with somehow a lot of tapashakti, and for them they all cross. They will not. Those kind of people will not be bound by rules. If you take Shirdi Sai Baba, or if you take Ganapati Sachidananda Swami, and these kind of people, And if you say they have to follow rules, they have to wake up early in the morning, they have to take every day bath and all, those rules do not apply to them because they have lot of tapashakti. Like if you take sage Chyavana only in this aspect, sage Chyavana slept for 21 days, we said. Is it allowed for people like us?
He slept for 42.
No, it's not. Okay.
Yes.
So, and he woke up after 21 days and again he slept for 21 days. Okay. Quiet. So, it's like that. So, for them, they cross with their tapashakti, they cross. So, they can, for them, rules of Varna do not apply. Are you understanding that?
Yes.
Yeah. Because I'm telling you again. Okay. They will be able to command the universe. You know, how sage Chyavana now, he could make Brahma said there will be mixing and it will be bad, and he changed it really. And he could even get Havis for Ashwini Devatas, which was not there before. Okay, and they even Vishwamitra also, with lot of tapas, he could make an entire creation. They have the capability of it. And Agastya, if you see, with his tapashakti, he got the power to get all the worlds into his tummy. With Vishnu's anugraha, if you remember in the story we talked about, right? When he worshipped with the champaka flowers, like that. So, all the sages, they have the histories, all the sages' histories are controlling and commanding others, but not under the control of anyone. They will not be controlled by anyone. So whatever they say is dharma, okay, and is what we are following. There is no dharma duty for them. They are free beings. Are you understanding this? Sages are free beings. They tell us what to do and we have to follow them. Okay, I hope this is a very good thing we learned today, and we will learn about this tomorrow. Okay. Now let us go to the Venkateswara Puranam. Where did we stop there?
The idol.
When Lakshmi Devi
Yeah,
was the idol,
Yes.
Brahma saw them.
Oh, get all of you need some water. Get a drink of water. I also need some water. Get a drink of water.
I know.
Ah. We learned a lot today.
No.
Huh?
But what I've learned, like we're just gonna learn half Harry
A
Potter.
lot of dharma you learned. Okay. So, hello. Let me say first time. Okay, all of you are back? Okay. Oh, no. Vishnu. Okay. No. We talked about how, I'm just going to tell you briefly what happened so far. Lakshmi Devi got angry with Maha Vishnu, and we'll remember the arguments and all, right? What she told. She even said, I'm not going to hate you, but I have to go down to earth. And I will go chant Ashtakshari Japa there, Om Namo Narayanaya, I will sit there. But the moment she entered into the earth, by disguising herself as a normal human, married human lady. But what happened? Bhrugu was already there. He held her feet. He was like, oh, Amma, please, Amma, please let me do some service to you. And she said, she did not even, he just held her feet immediately as she entered. And she was like, okay, what is it? Who are you, son? Like that. And he did not say, just tell me that you are going to give me a bhaya. Okay, fearlessness. And he said, yes, you are like my son. You are just like my son. Yes, 1 second, please. No. So, and he begged for he did not say anything. And then at that time he said, yes, what do you want? Then he said, Amma, it's me. And she was like, okay, what is it? And then he said, please let me do service to you. I kicked you. So I want to do some service. I want to wash your feet, I want to put pasupu, I want to put kunkuma, and I want to put that kunkuma on my forehead. Please let me do that. And then soon it went to everybody, Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanat Kumara, Sanat Sujata, Narada, all of them started coming and all of them started bothering. But the main purpose, she came telling Vishnu is, I want to come down and do some tapas, and she is not able to do that anymore. Okay. Why I am telling you all this part again to you, the reason is, this is the story that one should listen for the Varalakshmi Vratam. Okay, people changed that story and people are using some other story to listen. So this is the story that they are supposed to listen. Varalakshmi Vratam happens on Friday, okay, when they, in the Shravana Masa. For that they have to listen to this story. Now, then she said, you know what, you have to, I need
Then-
some place. I
then
came
they
here
built-
for that purpose. Then he asked,
They built a small little temple thing for her.
who built?
The fur called Brahma and Vishnu.
Sit down and listen without disturbing me. Okay. Now, Brahma, he immediately Bhrugu called for Brahma. Okay, and Brahma came and he made a mandiram in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, and there, from her 2 hands, she turned into an idol into 4 hands. She changed her. I mean, she came in that form, but she made it small and she went into the mandiram and she became a Swayambhu Vigraha. Please come. Please give it. Listen to this one carefully. Please. Now. So, and she said, come to me from sunrise to sunset. Okay, and after that, you have to close the door and never open the door till sun rises, like that. That is my rule. And Bhrugu said, Tathastu. And he asked Brahmadeva, and Brahma came, and Brahma is the one who installed her in the mandiram. And who Bhrugu Maharshi did the first Abhisheka. He did the Abhisheka to her. They used to serve her during the daytime, and they will close the doors at the sunset and never open the door till sunrise. And that is the rule they kept and they followed it. And like this, Lakshmi Devi, okay, she happened with with a lot of vaibhavas. That is how Kolhapur Vijay Lakshmi, Kolhapur Lakshmi Devi came. And she did japam of Ashtakshari mantra. Om Namo Narayanaya. Like that for 1 whole year. When they close up the doors, then she will start her japa the entire night. And then Bhrugu Maharshi, while she was doing that, he sat outside. Listen, sit properly and listen. He sat outside and he chanted the Vyuha Lakshmi Maha mantra. Okay, Vyuha Mahalakshmi mantra. Om Shri Om Namaha Paramalakshmiyai Vishnu Vakshasthitayai Ramayai Asrita Tarakayai Namo Vannijayai Namaha. Like that, he also did japa of Vyuha Mahalakshmi mantra for 1 whole year. And when you do that, his sins vanished. And after 1 year, now Ammavaru had to appear. Okay, Lakshmi Devi is inside. She is daily talking to him, or he is in constant communication with her. But for the doing of this Vyuha Mahalakshmi mantra, she had to give him a boon. So she appeared in front of him and asked, now ask what boon do you want? She said, now ask what boon do you want? And Bhrugu Maharshi said, Amma, what boon do I want? Okay, think, but what boon do I want? I made a great blunder. I separated you two. The greatest blunder is separating wife and husband. Okay, one should never do that. Okay, I separated you two. I want to get rid of that sin. I need an atonement to be free from that sin. What can be that atonement? It would be to bring both of you together. The atonement is to bring both of you together. Again, getting you and Vishnu together. That is what I want to do. And bringing you both together should not happen in a casual, normal manner also. It cannot happen just like that. Okay, I want you to be born as my daughter. Now he asked, I want you to be born as my daughter, not now, in the coming kalpa. Okay, known as Shvetavaraha kalpa. This happened. All this happened during the previous kalpa. Okay, and then in this, can you not move and listen? Shvetavaraha kalpa. Then please be born as my daughter. Then I will give you in Kanyadana. Kanyadana, I told you, means giving our daughter to somebody else in marriage. Okay, for that they wash that person's feet. Do you remember how we told? We talked about it. Do you remember that, right? Remember that. Kanyadana is a great kind of dhanam. It's a great donation, giving your daughter in marriage to somebody in a proper, according to Vedic rituals. Okay. Now, Now he said, I'm going to give you in Kanyadana to Vishnu, and I will wash his feet, and then I'll sprinkle that water on my head, and I will unite you both like that. I am son of that father. I am son of, if you remember, I am son of Vishnu. And then I also became Brahma Manasaputra. I also became Manasaputra for Brahma. And now like that, I became his grandson, Vishnu's grandson. Now I am your son. In future, I will become your father, and Vishnu will become my son-in-law, and I will become his father-in-law like that. Relationships will change like this. Please give me this boon. Like this, he asked. Lakshmi Devi said, Tathastu. This entire thing happened. Whatever this happened, it happened in a kalpa called Swayambhuva kalpa, like that. And now in Shvetavaraha kalpa, Lakshmi Devi was born. This is the, if you remember, this is the Shvetavaraha kalpa, the kalpa we are in.
The third one.
Hmm?
The third one.
What?
Third kalpa.
No, Shvetavaraha kalpa is the 51st kalpa for this Brahma. It is the 51st kalpa. Don't forget that. So now Lakshmi Devi was born to Sage Bhrugu and Khyati. Okay, before the Lakshmi Devi, there were Dhata. Say that Dhata,
Dhata.
Vidhata.
Vidhata.
Okay, the Dhata is the one. They both are in. Yes.
Was Lakshmi born to Bhrugu after or before Chyavana?
That's I don't know. I don't know if it is after or before Chyavana, because Chyavana is born to Puloma, different wife, and Lakshmi Devi is born to Khyati. Okay, as she was daughter as Bhrugu, she is known as Bhargavi. Say Bhargavi. Bhrugoho apatyam stri Bhargavi. Bhargavi is her name. So this Bhargavi was born on a Friday that comes before Shravana Purnima. Shravana Purnima is the day where you celebrate Rakhi festival, and the Yajnopavitam will be changed and all. Yes, it's coming soon. It's on Friday. Yeah, and on that Friday itself, just whatever Friday that comes before that, it's like that. So this coming Friday is the Varalakshmi Devi. Hence, we perform Varalakshmi Vrata on that day. Why do we perform Varalakshmi Vrata? Because in Shvetavaraha Kalpa, Sage Bhrugu and Khyati, because of Sage Bhrugu's tapas, Lakshmi Devi is born as his daughter. Okay, that is why on that day she is born. On a Friday that comes before Shravana Purnima, hence we celebrate Varalakshmi Vrata. Okay, she gave a vara, boon. Vara meaning boon. And she is Lakshmi Devi. And to make the boon a truth, she was born to Bhrugu, and hence the name Varalakshmi. And Bhrugu gave her to Vishnu in Kanyadana, washed his feet, he sprinkled with water on his head. And because of this punya, Bhrugu Maharshi attained eternal Kaivalya. He forever he will be in Kaivalya only. If you remember Bhrugu Maharshi in Parashurama also, story also, he came and he told the entire future what's going to happen and all. Do you remember that? Remember that part, do you guys? Now Lakshmi Ammavaru, she stayed in Kolhapur for a long time. So this story is the one which we have to remember for the Varalakshmi Devi. Okay. Now, Vishnu felt that Vaikuntha became void for him without Lakshmi Devi. There was no beauty. And if there is no moonlight in the moon, will moon be beautiful? No, of course not. If there are no rays in the sun, what is that? There is that sun then the sun is of no use. The rays have to come and they have to make everything in the world wake up like that. A flower without fragrance is also no use. Here we come across those kind of flowers a lot without fragrances. And Vaikuntha also looked like this without Lakshmi Devi, and he really felt sad. And one thing, here Vishnu is going to behave like a normal person. Okay, well, just listen to it, and we will get amazed. Oh my God, like that. And Vaikuntha also looked like this with Lakshmi, and he felt really sad. He got emotional, saying, Lakshmi, 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 like that. He was going around. And even though he is the Ishvara of all the lokas, he is the one who does everything. But when his dear one, I did not say wife, dear one he loves most. Okay, darling, like that. When his dear one is not there with him, it felt really distressing to
It's
him.
like that one guy from that one movie, Kate
And Leopold, something like that. Yeah. And it felt really distressing. And then what, when Sita, if you remember, when Sita went into the earth ending her incarnation, in Uttarakanda this happens, guys. Rama wept there, saying like, Rama was crying there like anything. Sita, did you go away into Bhumi? Did you end your incarnation? Did you forget our love already? Like that, Rama and Sita have that kind of love. And can I even stay without you for a moment? All these days, when you stayed in the forest in Valmiki's hermitage, in Valmiki's ashrama, I was thinking, if not today, maybe tomorrow or someday, I will be seeing you. I was alive with that hope only. That hope is gone now. You went into Patala like that. He cried vehemently. And it is said that his tears became like a river on earth. This he did in front of everybody. So many sages, all the people of Ayodhya, everybody who came for Yajnam, they were all there at that time. And he did like in front of everybody like this. And he cried vehemently, and it is said that his tears now what happened, that is the sorrow one feels if their darling, like if their dear one goes away. And many people get married, but they don't have love between them. They live together for the sake of it. One should be loving towards each other all the time. The love between Rama and Sita is like that. In this creation, there will not be any love like that. What Rama and Sita had like that. After Rama, then Krishna in his inca now after that, now he is Srinivasa. He's going to come as Srinivasa now. No? When Amma left, he shouted Lakshmi, Lakshmi, like that in such a way that entire Vaikuntha was echoing when he was saying. Now you know how Vaikuntha buildings look, right? You can imagine how in Atma Rama story we thought. And he was saying Lakshmi, Lakshmi and going around, and he could hear Lakshmi, Lakshmi back like that echoing. Yeah. And there is a great poet called Ramadhari Shivachalkar in Hindi, and there is a great poet called Bhakta Tukaram. Do you guys remember Bhakta Tukaram when we did Shivaji story? How Bhakta Tukaram was telling the discourse, right? And Vitthal came, right? Vitthal actually came, and Shivaji actually came into that thing. And Vitthal also came, and Vitthal pretended to be Shivaji, and he went out like that. Okay, and he saved Shivaji like that, Vitthal. And Tukaram actually knew. And this Tukaram, their poetry is so melodious. And there is one thing in that. If we plant one seed, remember this thing. If we plant one seed, that seed will become a plant, right? And from that plant, hundreds of branches will come. And thousands of flowers will come on that plant. And many fruits will come also. And we all are eating those fruits. The seeds from those fruits, they will be planted again to become plants again and again. In life also, one plant is enough to make many plants. If we plant one seed of punyam meaning the good deed, if we do one thing, then what happens is the same way it will multiply, and the same way many plants come, we will get punyam also, that is needed for crores and crores of births, guys. This is very, very important thing that we are learning now. Okay, that is there is a great thing that there are a lot of abhangs or a lot of poems, bhajans that they do. एक बीजा फोटी तरु पोटी जन्म पेटी कोटी जन्म पेटी तुम सुमाली भली आही बीजा ये कली आही बीजा ये कली, like that. It's very, very nice, very, very nice bhajans they have. That punyam will come to us with what do we get out of doing this good deed? This will come through us with all the births we are going to take. Okay, that will, if you donate something today, it will come with you. Every day you have to do something to increase your punyam. Okay, every day you have to do something. Okay, like listening to this story with devotion and faith, without distractions. And Vishnu Paramatma, and now what happened? He was going like this, right? Lakshmi, 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 and all. And Vishnu Paramatma could not stay there anymore. And okay, I told you this is all plot in order to it's all a plot made by him. It's a divine plan. It's a divine plan. Okay, because he wants to come. If Lakshmi is there, Lakshmi will not let him go. Okay. Anyway, I don't have to tell you. Rudra will come and tell the same thing to you. Listen. At that time, Jaya and Vijaya, say that Jaya, Vijaya, Punyashila, Sushila, Nanda, Sunanda, Bhasa, Udbhasa, These are the, what do you say, 8 primary ones who will be serving him. Those are the positions. If you remember how these people in that positions change. Jaya, Vijaya, Punyashila, Susila, Nanda, Sunanda, Bhasa, Udbhasa, these are the 8 people. And they were around, they were looking at Vishnu being very, very sad. Vishnu was like this, oh, Lakshmi, 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 like that he was under. And they thought, ayyo, what happened to Swami Varu? He's in such a great sorrow.
Kate and Leopold after
Shh. That's a different. This is Paramatma. Okay. They thought, Ayo, our Swami Varu got such a great sorrow. Without Ammavaru, Vaikuntha also does not have brilliance. You know, one thing is, if both in Vishnu are there, Vishnu and Lakshmi should be there in Vaikuntha, then only Vaikuntha will be glowing resplendently, right? Then it will be like, even the gold also now looks without any kind of charm. Even the gold does not glow much when Lakshmi Devi is not there, or Vishnu is, any one of them is not there. If one of them is not visible, Vaikuntha does not feel like Vaikuntha at all. Ayyo, they are thinking, oh, yo, Bhrugu Maharshi, did you fall into the trap of that Narada? You came and kicked Amma, and you are fine only, but in the middle, Amma and Ayya, both of them, Vishnu and Lakshmi, they got separated. Ayyo, and we do not know what to do. What can we do? We are all suffering because of this. Is there something that we can do? They were thinking among themselves. And as they were feeling like this, Rudra came there. Rudra, remember, our Rudra came there, Shiva, of course. He talked to the Vishnu Parivara, Vishnu's Kutumbam. I mean, Parivara meaning Kutumbam, the family that are there, secretly without getting noticed by Sri Mahavishnu. He told them secretly. Oh, Jaya, Vijaya, Punyashila, Susila, Nanda, Sunanda, Bhasa, Udbhasa. Now, this is all Swami's divine plan. Okay, so do not, but nothing else. Don't worry. There is nothing to worry. Your sins, actually, what happened? The sins have increased rapidly in Bhooloka. To punish those sinners and protect the good ones, Swami Varu he wants to stay there as Swayambhu Murti. He wants to come and he wants to become a Murti there to protect the people in Kali Yuga till the end. Are you understanding? Are you understanding? This is I hope you are. I'm telling you lot things. And to punish those sinners, he has to come and he has to become a Swayambhu Murti or Archa Murti. Say that, Swayambhu Murti, Archa Murti. You guys all know now Swayambhu Murti means, right? The idol, the deity themselves, they convert into idol, that becomes the Swayambhu Murti. Okay, if he has to stay there, Lakshmi will not let him go. If he has to stay there, going and coming is fine. If he has to stay there for some time, she will not let him go. So he made Lakshmi Devi go first. Then, with that opportunity, he will go to Bhooloka. There are many Deva Rahasyas, meaning divine secrets. Deva Rahasyas, meaning divine secrets behind this, and you will know them by yourselves when the time comes. For now, you don't have to feel sad. If Swami is going somewhere, you do not try to stop him. If he is trying to go somewhere, don't go, oh, please don't go, or don't follow him, or trying to do something to stop him. Don't do all that kind of stuff. This is the Deva Rahasya of the Trimurtis, of us Trimurtis, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. We only know, okay, what's going to happen and all. So you don't. Then they thought, oh, this is all the divine plan of our master. Why should we interfere in between? And they kept quiet. Yeah, and Vishnu was thinking, I was in Varaha form in Bhooloka. Now, Vishnu, look at the way he thinks. He is like, he always makes us go in a different kind of, why is he thinking like that? Like, I was in Varaha Varaha form on Bhooloka with Bhudevi for some time. Then I took my Shakti away. I took my, whatever the Shakti there in that idol away, and I came to this Vaikuntha by my choice. I want. As I was not on the Bhooloka, those who did Namaskaram to me and took over for me did not get their desires fulfilled. Because that Prana Shakti was not there in the idol. They did Namaskaram to me, but then they made something for me. Their desires were not fulfilled. And Brahma found this out and thought, Vishnu's Shakti is not there on the earth. And he took his Shakti and went away. That is the reason why the sins increased on earth. He derived that, Brahma. And he said that to Narada. Why did this Brahma tell Narada? And that Narada also, instead of keeping quiet, he went to the place where the sages were performing the yajna in Prayagaraja Kshetra. Remember how all the sages are performing there? Yajna there? Prayagraj? And for bringing me down to earth. And told them to, this Narada told them to test Trimurtis. and find out who has the eligibility to be worshipped first. All right, Narada said like that. To test Trimurtis, instead of sending any other Rishi, all the sages decided to send Bhrugu Maharshi. This Bhrugu Maharshi also, why did he agree to do the task? All right, he came. Okay, even if he came, why did he kick? Even if he kicked, does he have to kick on the Vakshasthala only? Because of that reason only, Lakshmi Devi, who is Nityana Payini, say that? Nityana Payini, meaning one who never leaves it, one who always stays with me, left me and went. Alas, what can I do now? Like that. And it is said that Kala, say, Kala meaning time, and Karma, they are in my hands, they are in my control. It is said that. But Kala cannot be crossed even by Kala. Even though I am Kala Purusha, I cannot cross it. This is proved now. He is just pretending. Look how he is pretending, how he is acting. Actors will know better. That is how he is. That is the great Leela of Sriman Narayana. And then this Kala is created by me, but it bent me also. It's not true. He is only pretending. Okay. And now my Padma Mandira, meaning my Lakshmi Devi, she left me. Padma, that also means Lakshmi Devi only. This brought difficulties upon me. Paramatma cried like someone who does not know anything for some time, like that. He always behaves that way. When Brahma, if you remember in the Krishna incarnation, okay, when he was a 5-year-old boy or 6-year-old boy or something like that, okay, he was walking, and all the suddenly his friends and all, they were all sitting in the center, and he kept a pickle piece here, and he took a curd like this, and he ate curd like this, and he ate pickle like this. He used to eat like that. And when he was eating that way, what happened? Suddenly, all the cows, so many cows that were grazing, they were nowhere to be visible. Even though Krishna knows that Brahma is the one who made them disappear. You know what he did? Wait, I'll go and check them. And he went, oh, where are you? Oh, cow, where are you? Like that. He has different names. I will tell the names also later.
How now?
No. It will be very beautiful later. That's why. Listen. And he said, oh, and when he came back, all his friends also disappeared. Then he was like, no, Brahma only. Okay. That Brahma forgot for a minute that it is Paramatma. Okay, that is he thought that he was just Krishna. And then he at that time, what happened to my cows? Where did they go? What should I do now? Like that, he acted like a small kid for some time, pretending that he does not know anything. And then you know what he did? He became like all those cows, and he became like all those boys and girls, and he went to each and everybody's house for one whole year. Only Balarama could find that out, but nobody else found that out. Only Balarama was the one who found that. He performed such a great Leela.
Whole lessons?
No. Everything is Paramatma. He can become everything. Brahma wanted to test him. So he thought, okay, my son is going to test him. Krishna thought, oh, my son Brahma is trying to test me. Let me just show him a Leela. So he became all those boys. He became all those cows. He became all those calves for one whole year. And he went. And after that, for us it is one whole year, means for Brahma it is what, 1 second. Brahma just like this, and look at this. What is there? Every boy is there. Everything is there. What happened? I actually hid them properly. Where did I hid them? Like that, when he came and see, saw they were all hidden only, but he could see them also there. That is the Leela he did. That is the kind of Leela that Paramatma can do. So he pulls all this kind of stuff. Now also he is pulling something. He is trying to pull something. Like that. Now he is saying, oh, so much difficulty came on me. He did this. He's saying, oh, Narada did this, Brahma did this, and that Bhrugu Maharshi did this. He's putting it on everybody, whereas he is the one who is making everybody act that way. Okay. Actually, Paramatma is the one who does all these things. Without his Samkalpa, nothing will happen. And now Vishnu was thinking, my Siri means, again, Lakshmi Devi. Okay, my Siri is another word for Lakshmi Devi. Went to Karavirapura. Where did she go? Karavirapura or Kolhapur. She became Varalakshmi now. She became Varalakshmi. He knows that also. Without letting her know, I will also go to Bhooloka. He does not want to tell her. and I want to and stay there for some time. I will keep doing dhyana of my Lakshmi only. I will always keep chanting Lakshmi, Lakshmi, Lakshmi like that. Won't she get merciful towards me and come back to me? Won't we unite? Won't I become Srinivasa? Srinivasa. Srinivasa. Sri meaning Lakshmi Devi. Nivasa meaning one who has Lakshmi Devi has her dwelling in him. Do you understand? Lakshmi Devi has her dwelling in him. Okay. Won't I become Srinivasa at any time? So Srinivasa means one who like that. And he started coming towards Bhooloka, where Seshadri is located. If you remember, our Brahma, Rudra, they came before and they made some things there. What are they? What did they make?
Anthill and a tamarind tree.
Okay, but Akshara, Akshit, very good. And Vithal also. Anthill and tamarind tree. So the putta, anthill, putta and chinta tintrini vriksha or tamarind tree. And I will keep doing then. And he came to that place. Okay. And at that time, towards it was Pushkarini is on the top of the mountain, right? Near Bhuvaraha Swami temple. To the south of the Pushkarini, in the base, okay, in the base of the, what do you say, mountain. Okay. There was a great tamarind tree, of course, Tintrani Vriksha. This tamarind tree was near the foot of the mountain, in the south of the Pushkarini. And on the way to from Srikalahasti to Tirupati. Now all of us are aware of Srikalahasti, right? Very well aware? Yes or no? Yeah. So now he saw that very huge tree and there was a vast putta. I told you this putta is, it looked like several snakes are residing in it. Okay, it is made with totally natural materials, but it is the size of an auditorium. Remember this. It's not a small putta. There it goes. I used to think in this way when I was your age. I recently came to know that this putta is the size of a big auditorium. So many houses coming together. It's not a small putta that Brahma made. It's a big one. It's a big construction. Okay. It's not a small. It is said that it is the size of an auditorium. That is what it is said in the thing. Okay. And now Brahma created these things before. So he kept some holes on the putta. Just it should look like. So, and he came near that putta on Bhooloka and he was thinking, he made a tunnel also like inside so he can crawl inside like that. So he just went inside. He could walk inside like that. And he kept some holes. He was thinking, where should I stay? Where should I stay? He's pretending, look, Vishnu. He's pretending, where should I stay? Where should I stay? Lakshmi, 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 like that. And he was saying, and he came, and at that time he saw a very big Jyoti. When he was saying, where should I stay? He saw a very big Jyoti. This Jyoti meaning, what do you say? Light of the lamp. Deepam Jyotir Parabrahma with the light of the lamp. When you light the lamp, the Jyoti that you see, that is the Jyoti. And that Jyoti is nothing but Phala Netra of Ishvara. Phalam meaning forehead. Okay. Phala Chandra, we learned that, right? Phalam means forehead. Okay. Netra meaning eye. The third eye of Ishvara. Okay. That third eye, it showed like a light. Okay. And it said, come in this way, come in this way. Like that. That light guided him. That light, like a torch, it guided him, saying that, but it is none other than a third eye of Ishvara. Ishvara opened his third eye and showed the path to him, guiding him that way, so he can follow the path, and showed by that Jyoti, and saw that huge Tintrini, tamarind tree, and under that tree was a vast putta, Valmikam, anthill. Okay, and he thought, okay, I will stay here only. And then he went in there. And by this time this happened, when this happened, it was the 28th Kali Yuga starting. Okay? When 28th, this Kali Yuga. Okay, it was, and after the Dwapar Yuga, like that. At that time, this entire area, whatever this Putta and all, they were under the rule of a king called Chola Raja. Chola king. Okay, Cholas, Chalukyas, Pandyas. Okay, these are the various kings that ruled the southern part of the Bharat, you can say, the southern part. And the area where the Putta, that was under the rule of Chola king, right? And it was a little south. And a little bit, just this Putta is there. South is Chola kingdom. Putta is in the border. It comes under the Chola kingdom only. And to the north of the Putta, everything is ruled by Akasha Raja. Everybody knows Akasha Raja? Our Madhava. He came. That is ruled by Akasha Raja. He came as Akasha Raja now, right? So Akasha Raja. Now that Putta was now this Chola king, he was a very virtuous ruler. He's very, very good man. Very good man. And during his rule, Varshadeva, meaning Varuna Deva, the god of rains, Varuna, he used to make rains 3 times a month. Remember, every month of every year, in all the months, every month it has to rain 3 times separately. It has to rain 3 times separately. This happened when Rama was also ruling the kingdom. Okay, it is said in when Rama was also ruling the kingdom. Because why do we need these rains? Because they have to fill in there will be crops. The crops will need water, and people will need water. And if the rains fall in at a regular interval in a month 3 times, what happens? The lakes will be full, right? The lakes will be full, and because of which they will have all the water they need, and because of which there will be no famine.
Flood.
No, flood and all they are not healthy. Right? Floods and all they are not healthy. They will bring in bad water. Okay, they will bring in bad water. Whereas proper rain water, not too much, not too less. Okay, not too much, not too less, and the right way. That is what happens in the rule of virtuous kings. It happened in the time of Rama. It happened in the time of whoever. If the administration, if we come in Kali Yuga terms, if you take administration is really virtuous, the rains will also fall at the appropriate times. Every month it has to fall. Okay, every month 3 times, separate times, like that. If the rulers are not virtuous, what will happen is we will get floods, we will get hurricanes, we will get all these kind of bad things. Now, why is his virtuous? During his rule, the reason is the Chola king had 100,000 cows. How many cows? And he raised those cows with a lot of devotion, concentration, and love. His wife thinks of cows as her prana. She loves cows so much, like that. And she worships them really, really. And they also raise cows with the same love that king has towards them. Even the people also, they are also devoted to the king. Actually, he appointed some gopalas. Gopalas meaning, go meaning cow here. Okay, go has lot of meanings. In this context, it is cow. And pala means one who protects the cow. Okay, if you come across, even Krishna has the same name, right? Gopala, meaning one who protects the cows. Gopala, Govinda, Gopala, Govinda, like that. Now, the cows were also developing very healthily. Okay, because of this, they also showered, they looked at cows with lot of love. I love this cow. Like that, they with such a kind of love. So they were also, when you show some love on something, even if you show some love on a plant, it grows nicely. If you observe. Okay, if you go and talk to the plant nicely every day, and if you say nice things to it, every day, observe, every day you speak, it will grow very, very nicely if you do that. And the same way, what can say about cows, right? So they are also very devoted to the king. They also raised cows with same love and that the king had towards the cows. And because of the love showered over by these gopalas, the cows were also their udders. You guys know the udder, right? From which the milk comes. You guys know udder part of the cow. They look like pots. They were always full of milk. And some cows were like, you don't even have to milk it. Sometimes you have to do this, you have to milk the cow, right? You have to get the milk out. But those cows can actually rain the milk. They can shower the milk by themselves.
Yeah.
There were cows like that also.
That's not the Avulash.
The Kamadhenus are like that.
The
Kamadhenu, wish fulfilling cows. They are all like
yes,
that.
but they don't come from here.
They do. What do you think? Where do you think all the
It
adults?
magically comes.
Yeah, it comes. That is the source where things have to come. So that is why, it is represented by that. So when there is a cow, one who protects, their udders were as big as pots, and sometimes they used to let go of the milk by themselves. No, you don't even have to milk it. When there is a cow, one who protects the cow, Sri Krishna Paramatma will be there in that place. Okay, Sri Krishna will be there where a cow is there, and Dharma will walk on 4 feet. Hence, Chola king had Everybody, he is virtuous, and there was never a famine. In those kind of places, there will be no famine. As Chola Raja used Gopalas and protected his cows, it used to rain 3 times a month in his kingdom. And when it rained, it used to rain nicely, not too much, not too less. As a result, the lakes were full, the streams were also full of flowing water, and there was no scarcity of water. Okay, that's one thing. Nowadays, what is happening because of Kali Yuga? Okay, this is something that we need to observe this. Okay, the reason is there is a lot of atheists now. Now many people are like, we don't believe in God, we don't believe in Vedas, we don't believe in Vedas. Vedas are, which was inhalations and exhalations of Paramatma.
I'm saying I don't even know what that is.
Okay, but if you know, you are supposed to believe in. Let us all try to protect cows, our dharma, our Bhagavad Gita, our scriptures, and try to propagate our dharma. We have to do it. It's our duty. While Shankaracharya, you remember Adi Shankaracharya that we learned about? He lived only for 32 years. Who was trying to re-establish our Vaidika dharma. He did not invent it or anything. He was only trying to re-establish it. During those 32 years, many people tried to kill him. Okay, you can't even imagine so many people tried to kill him.
Why?
Even they were Kapalikas, they tried to kill him as Bali. They wanted to offer him to goddess, even. They wanted to cut off his head, like that. There are people who think in a different ways. But without Adi Shankara, I cannot.
Elaborate.
Without Adi Shankaracharya, we would not have had this dharma to follow now. So we should also, did Adi Shankaracharya got scared and thought, okay, let me close my doors and stay at some place safe? No. He was going around and he was trying to re-establish dharma. Like that, we should also not fear. And when we come across a time which is dangerous, okay, this time is like right now, what time we are in, it is dangerous. So what can we do? You can daily chant. No, it's not because of them. No. Okay, I'm trying to. There are again many evil things that are happening, and so in order to balance that, we have to do a lot of good deeds. And first thing to do is listening to these stories. Okay, and chanting Bhagavan Nama, constantly chanting. And we have to try and fight for this dharma, and we should also not fear. And that to make this dharma survive, that is the least we can do. There is a great story. Okay, this great story is that I listen to stories from my Guru Garu, Sri Vadipatti Padmakar Garu, okay, from the Puranas. He tells from the Puranas. To him, Venkateswara Swami appeared in his dream and he told this story. Okay, to him, Venkateswara Swami appeared in his dream and told this story, and it's a very interesting story. Listen to it. Once in a dark forest, there were 4 strong oxen. How many? 4 strong oxen. Venkateswara Swami himself told this story. So they had big horns. And they used to always stay with togetherness and friendliness, always. And once a lion came onto them to eat them. Together with their horns, they picked that lion up. Their horns are also so big. Have you ever seen a big ox? Ox are really big. Yeah, then look at it. Okay, find it. Not now, after the class. They used to always Vithal right now. Come here. They picked that lion up and they threw it away. The lion got hurt so bad that it could not come out for 6 months like that. But still, from then, the lion wanted to take revenge on those things. It thought, these 4 oxen are really strong and hurt me. How can I take revenge on them? How can I eat them? It tried a lot. In several ways. It understood that as long as these 4 are together, then they are going to...
They're trying to split them up?
They are going to kill it. So it couldn't do anything. For some reason, these 4 oxen, they started arguing among each other. Okay, one ox among them, it did Danda Yatra. I told you what is Danda Yatra. Then Yuddham means something which you send a messenger and you have a battle. Danda Yatra means a sneak attack. Right? Danda Yatra is what many Muslims did on Bharat, actually. So sneak attack on other oxen. Slowly, they picked sides. And after that, what happened? They were not being friends anymore. They all turned in different ways. This ox that side, this ox that side, this ox that side, like that. And they stayed far away from each other. And as a result of which, what happened? This lion saw that opportunity and it attacked one ox and killed it and took it to its cave. And it ate that ox for 1 month. And in the meantime, all the other 3 oxen understood the situation. They thought, yo, we made a mistake. We together, it got separated. We attacked on an axe and it got separated from us and it lost its life. If we continue to be like this lion will kill us too. They realized that. At least now, let us make our minds better. We have to make our minds better. Like that, the ox thought. Next day, they went together to the place where that lion is, and they killed it by stabbing it with the horns. Ox can do that when they are together. And from then onwards, the dangers like that lion did not come to them. Those 3 oxen lived. These 3 oxen, you know what they are? Dharma, say that. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. These are the 4 oxen. These are the 4 oxen. The 4 oxen is Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Our 4 purusharthas. Make a note, please. This is the lesson for purusharthas. We every day when we do puja, we have to say Sankalpam, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. These are the 4 things we need. Any human being, we all need this Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Okay. Already, because of the Kali Purusha entering, Kali entered, right? Okay. Kali is that lion. Okay. Who is waiting there in the form of other religions or in the form of other kind of not allowing us.
Which form was eaten?
I will tell you. I will tell you. I will tell you. I will tell you that also. Which oxen was eaten? I will tell you that also. Correct. The Dharma. Where nobody is following the Dharma. That's the thing. So they are trying, this Kali Purusha, he is trying to come and attack in different forms. It could be other religion, it could be other kinds of thoughts, trying to kill. It took the Dharma already. It took away the Dharma already. Many of us, we are not following our duties according to what is told in Vedas. So it took that already. But there is one chance that it can be revived again. This Dharma can be revived again. How? We have to put Amrita on that. This Dharma ox is taken already. Okay, how by putting Amrita. What is that Amrita? Amrita is, I will tell you this, devotion of the devotees. Okay, whatever the devotion we have, okay, of the devotees, togetherness, being together, and listening to the Puranas. Listening to these Puranas. Okay, these are the 3 things. That is the Amrita. Now we have our task is to being devoted, being together and listen to this. This story is told by Sri Venkateswara Swami in the dream. So we have to do this. Artha, when we are doing, now Artha, Kama, Moksha are there, right? These 3 oxen are alive. Artha meaning money or means to achieve. Artha means money or means to achieve something. Okay, that Artha, if we do not have Dharma, if you don't do it according to the duty, you know what happens? The money we earn or whatever we are going to get, it's not going to stay with us. It's going to go away.
Money spent.
Not spent. It's going to be wasted. Not spent in a right manner. Money, that also we will talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow we will talk about 7 different kinds of addictions. Today we are talking about
Gambling.
We will talk about it tomorrow.
And
Stop. Listen to this now. So Artha. And then next comes, what is that?
Mental.
Kama. Say that? Kama. Desire. This desire without Dharma. If there is no Dharma, it is dangerous. It becomes dangerous.
It becomes bloodlust.
It's bad.
Only to know bloodlust.
And there is no moksha without Dharma. If Dharma is not there, is there moksha? So this Dharma, Ardha, Kama, Moksha also require Dharma. So we have to protect our Dharma. Where is this Dharma?
Bloodlust means?
Listen. Dharma stays in those who tell us Puranas. Okay, Dharma is in those who tell us Puranas. If we follow Dharma, it protects us. Remember this. And Dharma is in the form of those who tell us, who performs pujas for us. Okay, the priests, Purohitas, Archakas, who tell us Puranas, and those who practice it. Sadhakas. Okay, we are all trying to practice it now, right? You are all listening to the stories. You are all practicing. You can call yourself sadhaka. And those who construct temples, and those who raise trees, and those who protect and serve cows. Okay, all these are dharma. Those who keep food and water, who give food and water to people, and those who dig wells, and those who clean the lakes and protect them, and those who produce crops, and those the farmers. Very good. And those who serve as doctors, nurses, and protect people. And all this dharma should come together and make the artha, Kama, and Moksha stand. Okay, all these things, when they come together, then it will make the Ardha Kama Moksha are there, and then will make Dharma also survive, and then it will go like 4 oxen will be there. Okay, this is how it should be. But that's what the problem in Kali Yuga is, things are lacking. So we have to try. We have to try in our own way. Okay. We will talk about more tomorrow. No. I can't talk anymore. No. So okay, we will talk a little more. We'll talk. So in the Chola kingdom, everybody used to be united with no feeling of gender, caste, and creed and all. And Srinivasa came to that. Srinivasa will only come to those kind of places where there is dharma. So he came to that place. He stayed there in that anthill. As this story was going on, now Shaunaka and other sages, they got it out. Remember how Suta is telling this story to Shaunaka and other sages, and they asked, what is the speciality of this tamarind tree that was created? Why was there only anthill? Why not something else? Okay, so Suta said, all right, I am telling you. Okay, listen. Dasharatha died with a lot of chinta, sorrow. Chinta is known as sorrow is known as in Telugu chinta. Okay, he was when he left the body, he was saying Rama, Rama, Rama like that, and he left the body. And after he died, he had darshana of Brahmadeva. Okay, he told Brahmadeva that he is dying because of the separation from his son. This was a curse he got. Dasharatha got a curse like this. Okay, that is why he went through that. And I am worried. Chinta. Chinta means being worried about him. Then Brahma said, Tintrani Vuksha is the form of chinta. This tamarind tree is a form of worry. It is a form of worry. Okay, if worry takes a form, it's known as chinta. That worry of constant thinking, what does it do? It increases the love towards that person. When you constantly think about a person and constantly worried about them means what? You have a lot of love towards them. And it has a fruit that is sour. That love or attachment that is in people is compared with sourness. Okay, that is a great thing that we are learning here. A love or attachment towards each other is compared with soreness in general, in Shastras. So in the future, in Kali Yuga, you will be transformed into a Chintachettu, Pintrani Vruksha. So Dasharatha, and the Putta next to it is none other than Kausalya Devi. Kausalya Devi, she was made like a womb. So they kept their jivas because their jivas still had the desire of being with them. If the desire was not there, they would have got moksha. They had a desire to be with Rama, right? Because of that.
I don't get it. And this just is go to Vaikuntha then?
No. Because they had the desire to spend with Rama. So this time they had to be, in order to experience that, their jivas were incorporated into that tamarind tree and putta. Okay. And then he said, in the future, in Kali Yuga, you will be transformed into a tamarind tree. I mean, Chintani Vriksha, and the putta next to it is Kausalya Devi. It will be like her womb. And I will change Kausalya Devi into putta. The same way Rama entered into Kausalya's womb, Sriman Narayana will enter into that putta, which is another form of Kausalya's womb. Okay? That is also another form of Kausalya's womb. So here we are understanding. You also, he is saying, Brahmadeva is saying to Dasharatha, you also stand next to that putta in the form of a tree and feel the happiness of being a father. Constantly keep looking at Srinivasa. Okay, like that. And here, now you understand. Hence, Dasharatha is a tamarind tree and Kausalya is Valmika. And there is more to it, actually, which we are going to talk tomorrow. No. Okay, now, remember this, guys. Something to think about. Okay, the person who was born as a king, as a great ruler, they are again as a tree and a putta. I mean anthill or Valmika. So that is possible if we have desires. If people have desires, in order to get those desires fulfilled, people will take birth again and again and again. That is something for food for thought. Okay?
How's that food?
Think. Now, Sri Ganeshaya Namaha, Sri Saraswatyai Namaha, Sri Padavallabha Narasimha Saraswati, Sri Guru Dattatreya Namaha, Asato Ma Sadgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma
Amritam Gamaya, Om Shanti
Shanti,
Shanti.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ.
Namaste, Kanyamti.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ.